Careface CVP. Careface CVP. Subscribe, like, comment, and let the whole world know about Careface CVP. Careface Video Productions.
Fancy face, Careface?
Careface, yes, but some fancy name,
fancy face, but I hope he gets a good angle when he gets my angle, eh? But like I said, we're hoping to speak to Kulcha Doc. Hopefully he'll pass through. He flew in just, I think, a day or two ago. I'm not going to assume it's Jamaica, Ross. He could have flown from somewhere else, so we'll find out from him. And Ross, with the names, Kulcha Doc, I'm saying, you know, Jamaican would be culture, so maybe a culture doctor, you know, intellectual, maintaining suitability. But we're going to talk to him about his journey, you know, as a young boy growing up. I think he grew up in St. Thomas. And what's amazing, he has this mountain rhythm, and the mountain rhythm has Matty King, Turbulence, and everybody else on it. I think we'll start playing some Kulcha Doc shortly. And hopefully he'll pass through before we jump into our listening party.
Yes.
You know the thing goes sometimes, right? But also, like I said, looking forward this weekend to giving Jimmy Reed his Living Legend Award. We have to give people their flowers now, and that's through Reggae North. And that's going to be at the Rose Theater in Brampton on Sunday. The other big thing is Reggae Exclusive. And they picked a very good weekend, Ross. I don't know, because I know Ross doesn't pay attention to holidays, but that's Canadian Thanksgiving weekend. So it's a nice little weekend to go out and, you know, get up. And I'm really excited because Exclusive is one of their awards I really love. And it's special to me because guess what? That is where I met my Ross Morgan.
Yes, it is.
I don't know, he saw the delight in the, I don't know if it was my dress, I don't know if it was my walk, I don't know if it was my confidence, but something sparked something.
We have the talent and the ability to spot ones in a crowd and spot great talent, you know.
Everybody was asking me, what am I going to sing? So I guess I just have that artist look, yes. So yeah, so like I said, hopefully he will pass through, but if not, we'll just continue playing the Kulcha Doc and hopefully we'll find him.
Yes, I can't get now. Giving this one to me now. A Kulcha Doc can't get now. Yes, I can't get now. Giving this one to me now. A Kulcha Doc can't get now. I know every hungry dog from corner you feel it. I know every man without that skip you feel it. We precise and keen, we will not really so sick. Cause I know every woman man feel it. I know every hungry dog from corner you feel it. I know every man without that skip you feel it. We precise and keen, we will not really so sick. Cause I know every woman man feel it. Everybody not go like you. Cause most of you eyes up with backbite you. When you drop down when you see a who a fight you. Them go out and them will just fist fight you. Cause them not like you. But you guide and protect our steps every day. Put down the crosses from out of the way. No matter what the wicked want say. I grandma told life for what you know you pray for the vampires them.
So you guys keep hearing me saying his name? He is here, I found him. Nobody can hide from me. I find him.
Hey, Kulcha, we love that one, you know.
What's up? Every man without a skip you figgy be precise and keenly when you ready to see.
Artists, without a delay, welcome to Rootz Reggae Radio Natural Room.
Yeah, man, it's a blessing, man.
So what you say? And every hungry dog forget feed.
I know every hungry dog.
And every man that switch on the man and make weed.
No.
Yes, love your reasoning, man.
Yes.
It's a joy having you, you know.
First of all, welcome to Rootz Reggae Radio's Natural Room. Thank you. I said to them, you fly in, but I didn't want to make assumptions because I don't know where you're flying from. So where did you fly in from?
I flew in from Jamaica.
Okay, welcome.
Came in straight from Jamaica.
Straight from Jamaica?
Yeah.
I'm so honored that, you know, you fly in And Ross, I hope you're flying with some rum for me. Yeah? No? Next time.
No problem, yeah.
Next time. Because if he's talking about mountain rhythm, when I think mountain, I also think good old coffee, right?
Right.
The mountain rhythm, it's like a really authentic rhythm.
Yes, it is. And it's the holy mountain. It's not just a mountain.
Yes, it's a holy mountain.
Right,
I saw that. Cultivating sweet thing. When I heard the words to it, when you're talking about the sweet breeze and the drinking water, it sounds like somewhere Ross is dreaming of going, and probably many people, right? To the holy mountain, right, Ross? You always talk about that.
A place of serenity. That's what really brings to mind.
Yes, serenity and tranquility. And you've got you yourself is a big name, but I see that you have Natty King. Big up yourself, Natty King. He was just in Canada last week, and he sneaked back out. But you got Natty King, you got Turbulence, you got some big, yes.
Yeah, Craig Eddie.
On that.
Money Pally, Ilu. Yeah.
And even before connecting with you, I've been listening to it on the airwaves, because you see, DJs, we share music. So with Kem out of the US, and with and Tracy and a few other people, they've sent the music, so it was nice to hear it. And it's doing quite well. It's doing quite well everywhere.
So that, me love the history, So more you give me a little of the history, the roots we have bring this thing from, because you give me the impression like you're them foundation sound, man, like you have memories from them there till now, man.
Yeah.
Alright, so but that's why you scratch the surface, because we know you're not going to live with everything.
Yeah,
but
natural.
how did it all start for you?
Well, it's an inborn thing, because my old man is right here. My old man is an original biggest guitar player.
Yes.
And I think that's where I got the music from. But I didn't realize that it was in me. And I was watching some artists in my place doing their thing, and it's like, that's what I want to do. And then I tried it. People laugh about my first lyrics. Yeah, but then I didn't stop. I persist, and I realized that I can do it.
Do it, yes.
Yeah, and the way I love it, I never let it go.
So basically, it sounds like you trained yourself. Was that what happened?
Over the years.
Not just training. I think it was he mentioned his father, so I think it's in the blood. Because I do believe the
talent. You pick up something and get your fingers them to respect keys and all that.
Yes,
It can't really take training, come and try it, I tell you. Alright, so yeah, that's...
And one other thing, it take a lot of nurturing
and patience.
Take a lot of practice and a lot of patience, but you see, because you stay with it and you don't leave it, it's gonna mature. Just like a plant, then you plant that tree and you water it and it blossoms, and then you see those blossoms turn into fruit.
Yes.
Yeah. So right now, ripe fruit is here.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like, this is our first interview. We're definitely gonna have another one. We're glad that you're here. So there's so much, and we're a huge catalog. So we're just trying to touch on the base of a few things today. Your song, Use in the Street. Now, Use in the Street, I like the fact that, you're a wise man, and you're giving advice, but you're not lecturing the youth. You're just saying to them, watch your step, watch your flex. Natural. That's the best way to give advice, right?
Yeah, because if you don't watch your step on your flex, Mr. Muddy will wrap you up in a sheet. That simply means you lose your tree body.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's just advice to you.
Advice. And that's the best way. And you did it. The best way to send a message is through music, and that's what you're doing, and that's what you've done. So I do like that, and when I listen to his songs. But Ross, my thing is parables. Because being in Rootz Reggae Radio, that's all these men talk. If you these like Serbi and all that, sometimes it's like parables is like a different language. And we grew up on that with grandmother, right?
Jamaican utterance.
The utterance, as you put it. So I think that one really touched base with people. So it was interesting, the title and the fact that you went into parables.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, I heard that was actually not intended, it was a bonus.
Yeah, it was a bonus, because the thing is, when I wrote that song, I wanted to release it as a single, but then me and Pashko so far, that's the artist on the album that did the Smoke smoke weed every day. Patco so far, me and Patco so far connect together, and we are doing this. So I said, right, no even numbers. So I was going with seven songs.
Yes.
Yeah, because 7 artists, 7 songs.
Makes sense.
Pascal was saying that, hey, Kulcha, put Parables on the album. And I said, no, one more, I release Parables as a single.
And you never even knew that it was gonna, sometimes that's how it works out, right? You never even knew that it was gonna be so catchy and people would like gravitate to it so easily, eh?
Yes, and it's like magic.
Yes, but that's it. I think sometimes it's like, you know, you're cooking some, right? It's just, you just put in certain ingredients and certain spices and you don't know, it turns out.
Well, we'll play a piece more for the people more refresh their memory now.
Thank you.
Remember the artist is right here inside the natural room. Whoa.
I know every hungry dog bankana you fi feed. I know every man without that stiff you fi give it. Be precise and clean me when you really so see.
Be precise.
Roman man fi breathe. I know every hungry dog bankana you fi feed. I know every man without that stiff you fi give it. Be precise and clean me when you really so see. Cause I know every woman man fi breathe. Everybody not go like you. Cause most of them don't eyes up you but fight you. When you drop down when you see a who a fight you. Them go out and them beat just fist fight you. Cause them not like you. Jack I can protect our steps every day. Put and get classes from out of we day. No matter what the wicked ones.
That's some good advice and I'm
Cut
still...
and clear crosses from out of
No,
it.
but not every hungry dog you should feed. I'm still not learning that, you know? It's just like how they say about the cat, you know?
Yeah, tough love. You have to use that with tough love.
I'm still learning.
Yes,
I keep feeding the cat come back,
you will get beaten, you know?
Yes. But the other one, Ross, up to last night I had to practice my dirty bounce. I haven't got it down pat yet, but it's nice that you're versatile. You're not, you know, you're singing a conscious, serious song, but he's also singing fun songs for, you know, that people can just bounce in a club and try and do a little dirty dance and dirty bounce, right? So I like that. But I like also the positive songs like Brighter Day.
Yeah, Brighter Day is another one. Because we're searching for a brighter day.
Yes.
And there will always be a brighter day if you find it. Not everybody find it, but I can just send this message out because if just one person get the message, I'm smiling.
You've done it. Yeah. And you know what's funny? My aspiration, I always said from a little girl, my aspiration is to be happy. It sounds quite easy, right? But then I realized, you know what? We don't need to be happy every day. We're not perfect. It's okay if I'm happy today and I'm sad tomorrow. Because seeking, you know, internal, happiness all the time, is it real?
No, it's not, because every day is not gonna be good. There's no equation that said that way.
Just like
because the requirement for you being a true born king is you know your responsibility and you stand up and you take care of them. You don't go around and get kids and just leave them on their mother. A dad has to be in the kid's life. Even if you are distant away, you make sure you do your financial part so that those kids can be educated, they can be sheltered, they can be fed, and they are wearing clothes.
Most definitely. I always tell people that's not about the money, it's about the time. Yeah. So that's most definitely. And then another one I wish I heard from when I was a teenager, Ross, is Don't Give It Away, right? It's another one where he's giving advice as a wise man, not as a lecturer.
Right, because if you want to teach, you don't dictate.
Yes.
You find that way how to do it. 6-star general. From the first day 6-star general saw me. He hailed me different because everybody, I'm coming from Duppy Doc. I'm coming from Duppy Doc to Kulcha Doc. But he never called me Duppy Doc. He always called me Fire.
Interesting, but you know what? Like you said, with the music over time, most artists I've talked to over the years, the name changes, you change, the content changes,
right?
And that's what it is. It's part of the growth in the music. Question, Ross. That's something, you know, who, why, where, when, why. But question, I like the way you went into question because it's the politicians in Jamaica. You're not coming off rough like how some people are gonna come off rough with it. You're just asking them why
and where. How does all those guns get on the shores?
How?
Who's supposed to secure the airport, the wharves, and who's supposed to secure the oceans? You are the government, and this is your country. And then you turn blind eyes to all of these stuff happening. I have to ask you questions.
Yes.
And then in the second verse, I'm telling them, yeah, you need to clean this up. And in the third verse, I'm telling them, we need back up the country because we have a sweet island.
We do.
We need back a sweet
and
island.
talking about sweet island, Yard Sweet, when I heard that song, I thought that would have made a really good festival song. I don't know if you thought
Oh,
that.
you're talking about Yard Sweet?
Yes,
I know.
Yard Sweet.
Yeah.
Did anyone say make a festival song?
Right. Somebody told me that I could use that to enter the JCD.
Yeah, the JC. I don't know, but maybe next time.
Yeah.
It's never too
But
late.
that song is not yet released.
Okay.
That song is not yet released. I just put those songs together and have those songs rotating. The official releases are out there on Spotify, on Amazon Music, and all those musical platforms.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I saw you performing Jamaica 62. So when you're on stage, I see you come with a vibrance and energy. You come to give the crowd what they came for.
I always give the crowd what they
Yes,
came
definitely.
for. I always. Yeah.
This is just a touch and go for today, but we're definitely gonna have a part 2 to it.
For sure.
So for
sure.
So if there's anyone, I know you mentioned your father, anyone you want to big up, let people know where they want to go, to contact you and so forth.
Okay. Yeah, but my wife is here with me also, so I have to definitely big her because
Yes.
she's a part of the journey.
Yes.
And it's been a long
For sure. Send a special big up.
Wives and girlfriends that have to deal with musicians, that's your biggest supporter.
Yeah, and she always say, hey, I know it's
Those late studio nights,
right.
big up wifey.
Yeah, man, bless
Yes, bless up.
Bless up all of the warriors them from
Yeah,
Dio.
and big up 6 Star.
Always bless up
Yes.
6-star general.
Yes.
Yeah man, DJ Controller, DJ Gangster. Yeah,
Is there
man, Dan
anything-
Prillo and all of the warriors them way. I follow the thing from day one.
From day one.
And all of the artists on the Holy Mountain Rhythm, Rastaria, Ilu, Money Palette, Pashko Safar, the youth, the talented, we have to big them up.
Big up everyone.
Because everybody who play a part in the journey is the journey.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a nice one. Thank you so much for passing through. It's such an honor. And don't go anywhere, everyone. Like I said, we are going to have a release party. You're going to hear critiques.
Productions, Rootz Reggae, Careface CVP. Subscribe, like, comment, and let the whole world know about us. Careface CVP.